Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I just did a video talking about the whole acolyte situation and how certain members of the fandom menace are playing the victim, and how YouTube isn't making any effort to hold these people to the guidelines that they supposedly hold YouTubers to. And I did just have to focus on this because I've experienced this myself. As a YouTuber, I've had people in YouTube target me because, frankly, America is divided and you have people on the left and right, and there's extremists in both groups, and they work in every industry. And you have people who are clearly right-wing who are attacking left-wing channels on YouTube and protecting right-wing ones. And as someone who is decidedly left, I've had my channel attacked. I literally was in a battle in real time to save my channel a while ago because someone was reviewing it like in person, and they were going through and trying to get me with violations. And I worked out what they were targeting and what they were searching for pretty quickly, and within about 20 minutes, which was about as long as it took for them to go through a few videos, in person, I actually had to delete about 300 videos to save my channel, and I did. I got a message from them basically saying, well, we're not going to delete your channel this time because we couldn't find any active videos that dealt with this issue, because I had removed or privatized any that dealt with that issue at all. I removed all the ones that directly did and just kept a couple that were sort of related. But and that saved my channel. But it didn't stop them from demonetizing me. Not long after that, I put up a specific video, and 5 minutes later I was demonetized, and I know what video it was. I know why they did it, and I know there are people who they pay attention to certain channels. Now, for the most part, it's just an algorithm, it's automatic, and it's AI, and things, there's no person behind it, there's no agenda. Although sometimes, the algorithm, can't actually see things properly. It takes a person to review them to do it properly, but often they don't have people review them anyway. They just have the algorithm review it again, and it comes up with the same decision. But for me, they really rubbed it in and were mocking me because they said, that they demonetized me because I used other people's video in my videos. Anyone watching my videos, no, I don't use any video. I don't use photos, I don't use audio, I don't use pictures, video, anything. It's just me talking to the camera. 99% of my videos is me talking to the camera. There's only one or two videos where I use footage. But they were mocking me. They're basically letting me know, well, we deleted your channel because we demonetized your channel because we wanted to. And we're going to prove to you by giving you an imaginary fictional reason to justify it, just to show you we can do whatever we want and make up whatever reason. And that's what they did. They just demonetized me and said they did it for a reason that doesn't exist, just to show me that they could. And that's how some people in YouTube work. And these people are protecting certain theory channels of Star Wars and fandom menace, and people like Doomcock and stuff like that, and people like Nerdrotic. Notice I mentioned not them, but people like them, who get special treatment and get away with constant guideline violations because they make a lot of money. And YouTube, in my opinion, cares more about making money off of hate than they do about having a fair system. Because if these people had to play by the rules, they could still have their channels, but they wouldn't be able to directly attack people and attack minorities and be racist and use incredibly offensive terms and continue to push propaganda and misinformation, and they do all these things again and again and again, and they never get called for it. They get away with it, and the other side does the smallest thing, and they like me get demonetized or whatever. And it was just really sad because there was a call to YouTube to actually look at these guys' channels and adhere to the guidelines. And YouTube looked at one video and said, well, this video doesn't violate any guidelines, and left it at that. And then, of course, all those people cheered and said, see, we won, because they didn't look at the channels, they didn't look at their history. They just looked at like one token video. And these people are smart enough usually not to directly state any of this or say. They usually use dog whistles, but in their proper videos. But sometimes in their live streams and that, they do slip up and directly make statements that they would be in violation of the guidelines if anyone was monitoring this and adhering to it. So they could get rid of these channels if they wanted to. They don't want to because they make too much money, in my opinion. And other people that they don't like me, they're quite happy to victimize. So I just had to talk about that for a minute. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I think it's evil. It should be an even playing field. And if you do the wrong thing, there should be warnings and then consequences. But the idea of protecting some people and giving some people a free rein to just keep violating the guidelines over and over again, because they make money or because they align with other people's agendas, which people's personal political agendas shouldn't have anything to do with public guidelines and stuff like that. So I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the whole Acolyte, Fallout, Phantom Menace drama.